We continue to learn brand new information about last night's shooting at Muskegon Heights High School. A suspect shot by a deputy was wheeled into court and has been charged.
3 other people were shot outside of the school, including a pair of students, following a basketball game between Muskegon Heights and Grand Rapids Ottawa Hills. There are still a lot of questions and conflicting information tonight, but we've got every angle covered for you.
Coco McAvoy has new information about the suspect. Evan Dean talked with the superintendent and the police chief about the advanced warning they received. But we'll start tonight with Marley Ginter, who's anchoring our coverage live from Muskegon Heights tonight. Marley.
Also in Bryan, we are standing right outside Muskegon Heights High School, right where the violence broke out last night. We carried the aftermath live for you on News 8 at 11. And now we are learning that classes are canceled once again tomorrow and actually for the rest of the week. Here's what we've also learned. We know that everyone who was shot out here last night is now out of the hospital, and that includes the suspect. Now we want to bring in 24-hour News 8's Evan Dean, who was one of our live reporters out here last night as well. So, Evan, I know you've been working very hard all day to gather as much information as you can. What have you learned?
Yeah, well, I can tell you that we talked with the superintendent. She held a press conference earlier today. Sickened and saddened. Those are the words that she used to describe the shooting that transpired just outside this school less than 24 hours ago. And today she is defending how the school handled the situation, including the precautions that they took before it all happened.
We're absolutely sickened by these acts of violence. We take this very, very seriously.
Elena Zachary Ross was inside the school when just outside chaos. 2 students among the 4 shot, 5 hospitalized in all following a shooting in the school parking lot. Some of the victims rushed back inside the school after it happened. Zachary Ross even tended to those victims.
We had no indication at all that there would be any threat of this serious violence.
She says school leaders both in Grand Rapids and here and law enforcement had learned of chatter, as she called it, on social media about the rivalry between Muskegon Heights and Grand Rapids Ottawa Hills. Police last night said it started as a dispute at a party in Grand Rapids last week. Extra security officials and law enforcement were on hand, but after discussing the chatter beforehand, they didn't believe it would result in this.
We believed it did not rise to a level that would cause us to cancel the game. We did take precautions. We barred several individuals from the game to avoid distraction and to avoid disruption. Again, this was not a result of any prior specific threats.
The police chief says they're still looking for 3 more people who may have been with the man who was charged. He's sending a team of detectives to Grand Rapids to track them down.
And they brought their bad behavior into the city, and we're going to see if we can't track them down and encourage them to stay away from the city with their bad behavior.
Now, the police chief wasn't calling those 3 that he says were with the alleged shooter. He was not calling them suspects at this point. He says they want to track them down. They want to talk to them, see exactly what they know, what they saw, what happened, and then move from there. So a lot of information that still will be coming out in this one, Marley.
And I know, Evan, we were talking earlier about how it's been difficult sort of to muddle through all of this information because you've been dealing with some conflicting reports here.
Yeah, so one of the things we were looking into today is, okay, the people that were shot, the victims that were shot, were they involved in this beef? Were they involved in an argument, a dispute, a fight? And I actually did just talk with school officials who double-checked with prosecutors, and they do believe they were just bystanders walking out to their car after this game and that they weren't involved in any sort of dispute. So something we're going to continue to look into.
Of course, I know a lot of people want some answers as to how this all came about.
Absolutely.
Evan Dean, thank you for that. And now